Hi, welcome back. Today we are finishing up Throwback 30 from last year and doing the intro for Throwback 30 for this coming year. Throwback 30 is a Fantastic Ladies collab by Jessica Lee, where we take 30 Fantastic Ladies projects that everyone has voted for and use one prompt for each project, so you kind of get a sampling of all the different projects. This project updates on the 28th. I'm doing this early because I'm going to be on vacation and I want to take some of these with me on vacation. So I need to do this early. So let's finish up first. This one, if you watched the Instagram you saw last month, but I didn't post a video for it because I didn't see the point. For 50 Shades of Yellow and Gold, we were working on the center shade in the Natasha Denona Mini Gold palette to finish, and we have finished it. This did finish in time for last month's update. It was exactly 50 uses in the project and it was done. Like I said, I posted it on Instagram. I just didn't see the point in doing the one update for here. I thought we'd just wait for the finale. The other one that was in was Drop 10 Before Summer. We had the Essence Juicy Bomb, and this is empty. I mean, I might be able to get stuff out, but I am squeezing the heck out of it and nothing. I'd have to cut it open to get the rest, and this is not worth cutting open and making a mess. So I'm calling it done. It was in this project for 137 uses, and it'll be in this month's empties, which will be late because it'll be after I get back from vacation. I get back on the 6th of August. So I'm going to be missing the projects that update at the end of the month and the ones that update at the beginning of the month, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's the end of the 2024 to 2025 Throwback 30. Now, for the new ones. These are the rolling in, and yes, I upped the difficulty level again because I finished all the prompts. Most of these are brand new and haven't been touched, and almost all of these are finished goals. So first we have 12 Days of Christmas, and I went with 8 Maids of Milking. And we're bringing in the Pharmacy Honey Milk Toner. This will be after I finish up the toner I'm currently working on. This is what the bottle looks like. It is still in the box. And we will tuck this away, waiting to be used when the other one finishes. Next we have Four Seasons Project Pan, and I went with Winter, and I'm rolling in the Odin's Eye Merry Christmas palette for a No Pan Left Behind times 5. So use every shade 5 times. This one's currently in a project for a pan. Honestly, I'm bringing this palette with me, and I'm pretty sure this will be a pan by the time I get back. So I'll hit pan on this first, and then I'll start counting uses towards this project. But that is goes in that slot. Okay. Next, for 50 Shades of Black, I'm bringing in the jumbo size Olaplex shampoo bottle. I have one more use on the one I'm currently working on, which means I don't know if I will start this one before I go on vacation, but this will be the one for next year. I do not think that I will finish this in the year. I think we will get close, but I'm not sure that we will finish this. But yeah, we're in to finish this one. There we go. I'll move that to the shower soon. 50 Shades of Brown. I'm rolling in my Fenty Matchstick and Amber. I am currently trying to finish off the Soft Amber, which is currently, this is what I dug out of it. I don't know if I will get to a point where I dig this out for this project. We'll see how far we get. But that's how much we have to get down to the plastic. and this is for finish. And I will start working on this one as soon as the other one is used up. We'll do that. Top drawer is empty. The top drawer for things we're waiting on. 50 Shades of Green. We're rolling in the Avocado Ceramide Moisture Barrier Cleanser by Glow Recipe. It is in a green container. Now I have cut open and will finish up right before I leave one of these right now, and then I have a Tatcha rice wash which is in a project which is waiting to go, and then after the Tatcha rice wash I will get to this, so this one will wait a bit, but I go through these in 2 months, so this will definitely be done by the end of the project. In fact, we're not even going to be using this exact one, we're going to be using the one that's in the bathroom waiting. So this is going in the storage drawer where I pulled it out of. 50 Shades of Pink. We're going to be bringing in the Glow Recipe Moisturizer. It looks like this. This is the one I'm working on. You can see that I'm almost done. We'll roll in this one after. I somehow ended up with 2 of the refillable jars. I'm not sure how. And then I have a ton of these. Honestly, this is probably what I'm going to be using and marking. This is the refill. Pop it in. It starts here. I mean, you don't get a lot. You get less with these refills than with their old packaging, which I'm not liking. This is 1 month. 1 month and that's done. So this will be an easy in and out. 50 Shades of Purple, however, it's going to be a different story. This is the Notoriously Morbid lipstick in the shade Awful Good Girl. This is a berry blue violet. It's not a shade that gets a lot of use. But I have this in for 50 uses or finish, because it's getting old and it needs to get used up. And honestly, regardless, when this project ends next summer, this will be thrown out, whether as a declutter or as a finish goal, because that's where we're getting. Put that in our storage drawer. 50 Shades of Yellow or Gold. We're bringing in this Hemp's Toasted Vanilla Caramel. Bought this to use this winter and then never got to it, so we're going to use it up this coming winter. This one we probably won't even get started on until November, maybe even December. So it's got weight, but I know we can get through this. No problem. This one's a different story. 7 Deadly Pans. We went with Wrath. And what is more wrathful than Azula from Avatar? And this is the lipstick. Actually, I'm going to put it back on because this is what I was wearing earlier. And then I had dinner. Before filming this. So, there we go. We are bringing this into finish. I don't know if that's going to happen. Me finishing a lipstick is a pipe dream, and I'm putting in 2 to basically finish. And there's more coming. I don't know if we'll finish this one, but hopefully we can get some really good use on it, because out of the 3 shades, this one was my favorite. Put that in the lipstick drawer. Oh, I should put the other one in the lipstick drawer. It's the holding drawer. Alright, speaking of lipstick, Ancient Mythos. We're going with Artemis, which is something by a female owned brand. We're going with the Fenty Lip Balm in the shade Fenty Glow. Oh, I didn't show you swatch the Azula. I put it on my lips so you can kind of see it, but We should do a swatch. A proper swatch. There you go. It's a nice corally shade. And I know this is a gloss and not a lipstick, but again, lip products, me, we don't finish. That's why I have so many. So there's Fenty Balm, Fenty Gloss Balm. And again, we have that one in to finish. And finally, on this page, we have another Pan Bites the Dust, which is the Queen Project pan I've been working on. We're doing Bohemian Rhapsody, something that goes on forever. We brought in this shampoo. I'm bringing in the conditioner. So this is the Olaplex conditioner. And again, I don't think we're going to finish this in a year, but we will see what happens. Okay, Beauty and the Beast. We went with Bimbettes, which is a trio. So we're bringing in the Unearthly Surrender Blush Palette Trio. And we're going to use each shade 30 times. Because Throwback 30. For Beauty A to Z, I did a random letter generator. I got the letter S. So going with the Scentbird perfume from the brand Senator in the shade Parisian Ember. I don't know if you'll focus. Focus. There we go. So this is a full sprayed on the paper once test smell. Because my daughter does that to decide whether she's going to steal it or not. So we're bringing this one in to finish. Birthstone Beauty, we went with March, which is when my daughter is born. March's birthstone is aquamarine. And we're bringing in the Sephora eyeliner in the shade Peacock Blue to represent that. And we're bringing this in for 30 uses, like so many things in this project. That one can go straight in. Budget Beauty, we're bringing in a Milani blush, the shade Coral Crush, to hit pan. Pan blush. I don't know if we're going to do it, especially with a cream blush. But yeah. We are going to attempt to hit pan on this one. I mean, it's had some uses. It just, I wouldn't say it's anywhere near pan. So this one will be, but yeah, that is not our only cream blush either. That's not smart. Other one's coming up really soon. But first, child of the 80s, we went with Smurf, something in blue packaging. This is the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid in SPF 50. This is my second moisturizer. I have very dry skin. I use 2 moisturizers. Every day, I put this on, let it sit in for a good 15 minutes. Then I put this on, let it sit in for a good 15 minutes, and then I apply my makeup. So, finish this one first, then we do this one. Color pan. Here's our other cream blush. Bring in one of the blush sticks in the shade Pretty Thing to finish. Yeah, I am not a smart cookie. Oh, I should do that. So there's the Coral Crush. And there's Pretty Thing. So they are different shades, thankfully. Although that's about as different as my blushes get. I have a very narrow range of blushes I usually stick to. Has been in projects before. Color pan. Actual color pan before. And then this is the mark that I marked today for how much is left. Disney Princess. Something cream or light green. We went with the hemps. It doesn't really fit, but as close as I could find. The hemps moisturizer in sweet pineapple and honey melon. I have one that I'm working on right now that's about here. That's going to probably take me the rest of summer to finish. This one will be next summer, and hopefully we can finish it in time. Not entirely sure if that'll happen, but we're going to give it our best. This one I know we can finish. But as soon as this one's done, we'll start on this one. And I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time. I know it'll be done before the end of next summer. But since this project ends at the end of July, that leaves all of August out. And that's where we run into issues. Okay. Happy Hour. I went with Daiquiri, which is something summery. What's more summery than Simple Posh's Citrus Punch? This is such a juicy and summery palette. It just fit perfectly for Daiquiri. Now currently this shade is in Panda's eyeshadows. So until we get our uses on, we're not going to hit pan. But until we finish up our 25 uses on this one, I'm not going to count this shade, but we're going to do this one. No pan left behind times 5 as well. And I hate to say it, this shade and this shade have never been used. I don't know why. They're beautiful. They have never been used. We'll have to change that in this project. Okay. I Heart the 90s. I went with Surge, which was a horrid drink. I hated that drink. But something green. Unearthly's Yummy lipstick. I told you, too many lipsticks. Look at that. Another one kind of like the purple that just can't use it every day. So we have put this one in for 30 uses as well. Throwback 30 uses for almost everything. It's not finished. Into the lipstick drawer you go. Panning Cats and Dogs. I didn't do ball or toy this time. I went with ID tag, something that starts with the first letter of your name. It doesn't matter if we're going with my handle name Kathu or my real name Christina. They both begin with the letter K. So from the ColourPop Lock It Down, we're going with the shade Keepsake, which is one of their more horrible, really hard pressed, awful, evil mattes. And I chose to hit pan. Because that's going to be way more than 30 uses. We are going to hit pan on that. It's going to take all year probably. But there you go. I was stupid. I'm trying to make this harder because that's what you need to do when you finish everything off. Because I never have anything left over for Project Graveyard. And I need things for Project Graveyard. Lip service. For the past 2 years that I've been doing this project, it has been the same thing. There we go. The Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Now, over the past 2 years, we've finished up the flavored Gummy Bear. This is the original scent. I bought Gummy Bear and this one at the same time, so I've had this for 2 years. It has not been touched yet because I was working on Gummy Bear. See, brand new. We will not finish with this. This takes me 2 years, not 1 year, to finish a full size Laneige lip sleeping mask. But we will have it in for this year to finish. And then whatever's left will be in for next year to finish. and then we will be done. And then I can finally get rid of these because I am not a fan of these. I know a lot of you love these. I am not a fan of these. They are too waxy. I really want to try the Ola Hendrickson. But I can't do that until I finish. So this isn't to finish. Nightmare Before Christmas, however, is a lipstick. It's another evil lipstick. Meat Melts Bane, which I got for free somehow. No, this one I ordered. The liquid version I got for free. And this is in a project as well. So I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing this. Matte black. I mean, not sure what you were expecting from Swatch. Yeah, we have this one in for 15 uses because Nightmare Before Christmas is just 15 Halloween and 15 Christmas, so we're going with 15 uses. 30 uses would have killed me, especially with the liquid black already in. Same pan last year. We went with Groundhog's Day, something you keep buying over and over. To prove it's a Groundhog product. But we're just going to finish this one. This is the one that's already open. I don't know if you can see. It's got a little bit of windowing starting. Sometimes it's got more windowing than, some days it has more windowing than others. But yeah, we got this concealer in to finish because since I have two of them open by accident, I really need to get one out. So yeah, we'll finish this one when we're not working on whichever one's in for project 10 uses, or I have one in right now that's in another project that I'm not sure why it's in a project or how many uses, but yeah, when we're not working on others, we'll work on that one and we'll get that one done. That 70s pan, we went with alarm clocks. I don't remember what the prompt meant. But we rolled in the Essence Espresso eyeliner. It's a dark brown, almost black eyeliner. And we have this one in, oh no, wrong thing. Sorry. We will get to that one. Alarm clocks, something you click. We want another perfume because click it down to shoot the perfume out. This is by the 7 Virtues in Vanilla Woods. And this is also in to finish. So we have 2 perfumes in, which shouldn't be too much of a problem in a year-long project. That's expensive. Oh, that's why. I think this is what we did last year too. The Dior lip oil in Rosewood, I believe, was in last year, and we had to finish this one up before we could get to the other lip gloss. So once again, we have 2 lip glosses in. There's next to no color on this one though. So we have this one in to finish as well. Lip drawer is getting full. For that, so that's so 2000s. We went with iPod Shuffle. That's how we got this one. We randomized. It was a whole collection roulette. I randomized all my topics because I have everything broken down by topics. So I numbered them and then did a random number generator. And I got eyeliner, and then I randomly drew an eyeliner, and I got the Essence Espresso. So this is in for 30 uses. Almost done. Turn and burn. Everyone knows what turn and burn is. This is our sample we're bringing in for turn and burn. I'm going to probably finish this up while I'm on vacation. This is the Olaplex number 3. This is 2 uses. I use this only on Sundays. I will be on vacation both Sundays because I leave Saturday, come back Monday. So yeah, 2 days of vacation, this should be done. So this will be our first rollout, most likely. Turn and burn almost always is, though, except for those people who bring a new turn and burn item in every month. I don't have enough to do that. So this is our one and only. We will do this. We will get it done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And finally, Zodiac Project Pan. Went with Cancer, which is a silvery blue shade. So we're going with Big Belly from the Adept Cosmetics Seahorse palette, and we're going to try to hit pan in this one. I considered this one, figured it would be too easy, so we're going with Big Belly. It's a little harder pressed than the flaky shades. So that's it. That is all 28 items. It is a lot. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Hopefully you stuck around to the end to see all the projects and all the items, and I will see you again after I get back from vacation, because I don't think I'll be updating anything else before then. I'll see you then. Bye.